Hello you lovely people, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name's Kirsten, this is Where I Art and Craft, and today we're in a watercolour book that is inspired by Andrea Nelson. I've done some of these more mixed media than just pure watercolour, but this one is a watercolour, but this isn't from her sketchbook for 2025. I just spied this on her sketchbook, I think it's for 2023, and I thought I'm going to do that. And it's these plant pots and plants, and I loved it. I want to try and do it again, do it kind of slightly differently, a bit organised. As you can see, I ended up doing some inking, making this look like a bit of wood and some on the plants and things. Loved it. This is supposed to be thyme and coriander, because but it was great fun, loved doing that. Then this was one she did with us, and I copied that. Wasn't too happy with the shape of it, but that's fine, still like the idea, like the general idea of it. And it was really interesting mixing the grey with a bit of blue to get this which is so much nicer than just having grey. There's a kind of a better colour to it. And after making this one, I thought, I need to do a cup and saucer as well. Made a bit of a mess of the saucer, and I've just looked and I've seen I didn't do the shading on the side of this cup, so I'm just going to do the shading on the side of this cup. That's better. That's better. That just lifts it a wee bit. Now the cup isn't hers, she never suggested a cup or anything, but I decided I wanted to do a cup. And it's because it was taking the same idea and just to say saucer's a mess, but that's okay. So I'm going to get my paints out and we're going to do today's one, which is one that she has done with us during the week. So that's coming right up now. I've just filmed doing this and I hate it. I mean, I don't just dislike it, I hate it. I hate several things. It was a great learning curve. It was really interesting thing to do, and I might do it again later on, but at the moment I hate it so much I've deleted that video and we're going on to the next one, which I wasn't going to do at all, but I'm now going to do in a slightly different way, just to get how much I hate that one out my system. So what Andrea does is Andrea cuts hearts out of tissue paper. Andrea is on a right heart kick, obviously, because it's February. I can take or leave hearts, mostly leave them. So I already had some tissue paper circles cut out, so I'm going to do circles. So all of what she did is different again from how I'm going to do it. She put water on the page, used the water to stick the circles on the page, and then put a layer of watered down PVA on top of them. I'm going to use my matte medium and just use that to put circles on this page. So let's just start. There was no watercolour at all in this particular one. She started off by saying that when she first did it, it became the video became viral. So I do wonder if part of it is because it's coming up to Valentine's Day, and she knows that's a popular video. That's why she's done it again, even though she's done it in this booklet, and that's fine. It's her channel to do as you want, but I just don't want to do that. So I'm going to put down circles. Instead, need some more wet on that. That's why it's popped back up again. She does say if you're using water, make sure you don't use too much, because it's in the, I do like a bit of green with them. A purple. Of course the advantage is smaller circles, but I might do something about that because I think this is going to turn into a multimedia piece. What do you mean you think it is? It is going to turn. That's two there. Well, maybe it isn't. No, it isn't. The orange is just thicker. It's a thicker tissue paper. And that one's not going down flat, but you know what? It doesn't. Oh, it does matter now. It's scooted up as much as that though. It doesn't matter if there's wrinkles. I don't care. Right, the stuff that's actually on the page to start with is now drying. That's why it's jumped up. That's maybe why that one's ended up with a wrinkle as well, because underneath. So I think that tells me that what I want to do is put them on the page and then just let the I did them from the centre, that would be sensible, wouldn't it? Didn't do that one from the centre. I'm not going to redo that one. Let's just move that out of the way. And I get some of the other ones that are further down. Oh, I seem to have a lot of red. Never mind. Let's put a yellow one on. Yeah, clearly that's not sticking because it's already dried, so we'll just do it that way round. What we need to do then is we need to put down some, let's do it over the fold like that, because it's thin enough it's not going to affect the fold in the joint. Let's put a blue one there. Just go in there first. I want to try and not overthink this too much. Oh, let's put some. Oh, made a bit of a mess there. Let's get lots of this on. It'll probably dry on again too quickly, but got a gloopy gloop there. Let's. Oh, we've ended up getting a gloop on it. That's obviously why it glooped, because there was a little hard bit there. Let's just put this down. Quickly move on to another one. We'll take this green one. See it was there. Oh, that's another red one, but never mind. I love the might not be watercolour, but it's nice the way you've got the kind of, it's not a watercolour effect, but the crossing over the colours, because that just gives you another element. Let's put one of these pink ones down here. Starting to run out of my matte medium. Let's put, which colour shall we do? We haven't done one of these light blue ones. Let's put one of these light blue ones down here. Run it off the page. And let's put another orange one in there. Should have put some matte medium on the page first. Let's leave some space, but let's go for another one of these yellows. I don't want to leave a lot of space. I want there to be lots of crossing over of Now if you're of a certain age, this might be reminding you exactly the same of what it's reminding me of. That is ATV, Anglica television. It used to have a symbol that was crossing over of colours. Oh dear. I know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anglia television. That's what it was. Anglia television, wasn't it? Why were you trying to make that more difficult than it needed to be, Kirsten? Let's go back over here and put a blue one. And let's put, oh, we haven't used one of these really peely pink ones yet, have we? Let's put that there. And what should we go for now? See, you start thinking, and once you start thinking, everything goes out there. We want one here. Maybe go for that light coloured green. Where's the light coloured green? It's underneath there. Just one of you. And I want something in this area. I go back to the purple, which would be what the blue and the red would be, wouldn't it? What else? Another bit down here. I think I want another bit kind of falling off the page down here, don't I? Oh dear, making a gloopy mess again. Let's just put one down there, one there, and one here. So, what are we going for colour wise? Let's put the light blue one down there. Oops. Let's put that dark pink one here. Let's take this really quick. Go down there like that. And this was the other space, wasn't it? What colours do we want to put there? Blue. Let's put the blue there. Up a bit. Is that enough? Do we want to just put a bit sticking out here? Going out this way? Let's put just a very edge. I don't want a lot of it, just a little bit of, shall we go orange or pale pink? Let's go for the pale pink because we just wanted a slight suggestion rather than anything strong. So that's actually, pale pink's quite good for that. This pale pink clearly hasn't stuck down very well because it's very wrinkly indeed. Let's just try. The red's very wrinkly. That's when I was discovering it was drying too quickly, wasn't it? I thought, let's just see if we can. I think it's probably too late to rescue that one. That's okay. That's okay. I think that's enough. So I need to let that dry, And then once that's dried, I'll just put these in my bin here for use. Once that's dried, let's just put some more on here and make sure everything's nicely stuck down. Once it's dried, that's all she did. But I think I'm going to come back with some pens and maybe even some stamping. And just work a bit more on this. Once upon a time I used to hate working with circles, but now I kind of quite like it. But I like working with old geometrical shapes. I love that kind of taking something that's geometrical and playing about with it. Right, I'm going to let that dry and then I'll be back. The glue's dried and I started cutting off the circles, and then I thought, it's only tissue paper, put it over the back and just tear it off, and then you'll end up with kind of a wee bit of a rough line, which is nice. I said I was going to stamp on it, and I also said about the fact I love shapes. These are some of my favourite stamps, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these stamps to stamp. Now this is going to be easy, this is going to be less easy, so I'm going to do this side first and then I'll stamp what I'm going to stamp on that side. Let me first of all find my stamp block, and shall we start? What shall we start with? What shall we start with? I think I want the outlines rather than the solids. Let's start with a hexagon. Start with a hexagon. And let's just stamp this hexagon in some various places. Oop, should have made sure that was on the right side. Got lucky with that. I've been watching the birds out the window. There's a great tit who's exploring. We have a feeder that takes pictures, and he's been exploring the feeder. And every time one of the birds goes near it, it sends me a wee alert. So I know that he's got there a couple of times. I think it just takes them a wee while to trust something new, which you can understand. There's a lot of crows and magpies around here, so the smaller birds do get bullied a bit by them, unfortunately. Right, that's that one. So let's go for a square now. There should be a square outline, and it's there. I'm just wondering whether to do the square in a different colour. Let's do the square in brown. I don't want to use a colour that's already there, but brown isn't, so. I'm not going to be able to do it over the, drop that as I picked it up again then, but that's okay. I'm not going to be able to do it over the centre line, but that's okay because I've had a thought about that. Let's put that coming off there. Put that there. Okay, That's enough of that. Now I don't want to use a circle because I've already got, I suppose I could use a circle because the circle's an outline rather than a solid. I could use the teardrop, triangle. I've only got a tiny triangle. Well, that might be quite good actually, just to ring the changes. There isn't a triangle, a bigger triangle outline. There's only a little triangle outline, so let's just use the little triangle. Let's go, now let's stay with the brown, I think. Quite like the way that's just the tiniest little bit there. Let me just take this off this side as well. And that's gone on one of those other page. Oh, it's got on the page I don't like anyway, so that's fine. And let's just put one here. Right, okay. I think I might use a circle. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the little circle. I've got a bigger one and a little one. Let's use the little one, and I'm going to use it with picket fence. So because I'm using picket fence, I'm just going to do this on the tissue so it shows. No point in putting it on the background. Let's just put, where should we put this other one? Let's put this other one. Let's just, it's alright if it hangs off because then you've got the idea that it's there. And I'm not going to put a lot of these because they're not really, I must admit I was slightly disappointed with picket fence that it's not a more, oh, we had a bit of a jump there, a more solid white, but at least it's it gives you that option. See, if I put that on there I don't think it's going to show at all, so let's put it, I don't want to put it in red again. It shows up in the red and the blue, it shows up okay in the green. Don't want to put it in the red again. Shall I put it in the purple? I'll put it in the purple there. Shall we try it here? Let's just try it here. If it doesn't show, it doesn't show. Oh, it shows a wee bit. Yes, I've been disappointed by picket fence. The only decent white I've found for anything has been the white ink by right. Let's put these away then, because I've done all I'm going to do with them. But I now want to get a pen out. What's this? This is the really, really fine one. And I just want to try and do probably best to try and do a kind of rectangle or a square across the join. Well, let's make it kind of like a trapezoid. And then we can put some other places as well. And then should we put one? Let's put one here. Let's put one here. And let's put one off the page here. Let's put another one here. Another one here. There we go. And now I want to do some dots. So I'm going to take these pens out to do that. And I don't really have a peachy one. So let's do some peachy dots. I'm going to do groups of 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. 3. So that's that one. What other colour do we not really have? We've got pinks and purples and light blues and dark blues and light greens and dark greens and yellows and we don't have this kind of mauvey colour, do we? See, that's that dark one, that's the light one, this isn't that one, so let's do this one. And again we're doing dots, but this time let's do the dots in a triangle. So like, making sure I don't go over because those other dots will still be like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I do feel like I want to do another. What have we got in the Sharpie? We've got this limey green, but we've got a limey green. I don't really want to do. I could do another yellow because these yellows are all a lot brighter. That's quite a peely wally yellow, isn't it? Let's just use this one again. And this time, I'm just going to do one dot, but I'm going to make it a bigger dot. So, let's put it here. One. Is that all I want to do? Right, okay. I do feel I want to do something else, and I know what it is, and I should have done it before I did all that, but never mind. I wish I'd kind of drawn round the outside of these circles. So we're going to do that now. I want a thicker pen than that. What's this? This is a 5. And what I want to do is I just want to draw around. Just try not to draw over any of this stuff I've already. What's over what? Got to decide which one's on top there. Red's on top, and then yellow's on top there. So let's put the yellow on top here. Red's on top here. Orange is on top here. So as I said, I've done this my way because it's my practice book, sketchbook, whatever you want to call it. Andrea's done it Andrea's way. You do it your way. And all the details of Andrea's original post are down below. She's done them on shots, so you need to have a look at her shots rather than her other. Look at her other stuff as well, because it's great stuff she does. She has this wonderful way, and she's obviously very good at what she does, despite the fact she says that she taught herself and, you know, she's not an artist or whatever. She's very good at what she does. She's obviously got a teaching background, the way she explains things. Okay, stop footering, Kirsten. I want a word on it. That's why I'm footering. I want a word on it. Shall we get a word for it? Let's just take this and see what we've got. Have we got something here on here? Just try it. Dance your own creative rhythm. That's what we're going for. Dance to your own creative rhythm, because that's what I'm doing. I'm dancing to my own creative rhythm. I'm taking the inspiration and I'm dancing my own way. Oh, I've cut through 2 sheets. Oh, that wasn't smart, was it? Oh, thankfully it was exactly the same. Oh, see, do I want the darker one or the lighter one? Oh, I think I want the lighter one actually. I wouldn't have even gone for the lighter one if I'd not cut 2 sheets in. I might even split this up even now. Let's cut it out first and then we can decide whether we're going to do that. I'm going to leave that as a whole word. Quite like it over that one. Quite like it over that one. I think we are just going to leave it in its entirety. So I could do dance. So I was thinking to do dance to your own creative. I'm going to do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink it up while it's big. I'll still need to ink up the in between words, but if you ink it up while it's big, it's easier to you're making it less fiddly. If you like this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do dance to that. Forgot to do the other side. Oh, making it less fiddly, and then I forgot one of the ways to make it less fiddly. Dance to. So you think I'm do it while it's like your. So there's only one side of this now. You see, you need to do your. Do this side of this one. Own. This side of this one. So I need to do those 2 sides. This side of this one. Rhythm. Creative. And own. That's to your, do we want to your, yeah, I think that's better, isn't it, that way round. Right. And I'm sitting here thinking what I think I want to dance to your own creative rhythm. And that's what I've done. I've danced to my own creative rhythm. Excellent. Just make sure there's no ink on those before we put that away. And tidy that away. And tidy that away. And tidy them away. Thank you so much for watching. You take care. Keep crafting. Bye for now.